goddamn time. Every time. Okay, are you fixed now? You're fixed now. Okay, you can hear me. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of D&D. We're here, and you're there, and I know what I'm doing. And this is the second time I've had to do that. Apologies to the student caller who had to listen to that twice.
It
was fun.
We're later than normal, but we're having D&D today, so we're closer to the one session a week mark that we're aiming for. We're doing better. Shout out to Atlas Stationers, because this mug is an awesome mug. Thank you. It holds tea really well. Also, shout out to Atlas Stationers, because you guys are a banging group and you do awesome things, and I really appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Midwest Coast, Best Coast.
Yes. I will say...
Midwest.
I mean, listen, I have never been closer to moving to Chicago than I am because I know Atlas Stationers is there. That's like a big draw. So if I was to get a job in Chicago, I would be severely tempted. That said, Jordan would probably veto it because I would probably spend my entire paycheck at Atlas.
Yeah, but then you could both go to Atlas, and that would be so nice.
It would be nice, but it would be less nice.
Date night at Atlas.
I mean, yes. So I think that's awesome, but I think there's like a finite limit of how many pens I can own. Not like, I'm not saying anybody else has the same limit. I'm saying there's a finite limit to how many pens I personally, me, can own.
I mean, there's only so many you could fit in one house.
Yeah. I think this house
Literally.
has a limited amount of... Oh, that reminds me. Please don't let me forget to give Jordan a shark.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to give her a shark today. She saw a shark yesterday, and she got really excited, and she didn't know there were sharks. And, yesterday was Pen Club. Sorry. Let me back it up a step. Yesterday was Pen Club. Jordan saw a shark. She now wants a shark. I have a good many sharks. You know what? Let's take another sidetrack. What's D&D without 6 sidetracks?
Side quest, side quest, side quest.
For those of you guys watching, I might have to change the batteries. For those of you watching, this is like not the first side quest we've had today.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to have to change out the battery in my microphone because it's giving a very high-pitched sound.
I hear the squeaking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, I can't hear it.
It's very, very high-pitched. It might only be me who can hear it, but it's enough that did it stop? Nope, it did not. Okay. Okay, I am back. Hopefully being picked up well. Can you guys hear me? Hopefully without a high-pitched squeal.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So one of them is missing from this set, but I have this set.
Ooh.
And then, I have a great many sharks. And I have this set. Which come with cartridges. This set came with cartridges, but these are like darker.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's see which one the wife likes. I can probably guess. I can probably guess. It's gonna be the one in this one. Is what I'm gonna guess.
Is it the gray one?
No, the red one. I think she's gonna like this one. It's either this one or the brighter red one, but I think she's gonna go with like this dark red. That's
a good call.
That's my feeling. Let me just make sure this has a cartridge in it. It should.
I have a gray shark.
It does.
His name is Bruce.
Nice.
I love him.
Oh,
I have.
it's a good shark name.
This one's a blue
Thank
gray
you.
shark. I like that one.
Nice.
There's a white shark by my desk that I still haven't inked. That's the shark that I took apart to test for you, actually.
Did they have a shark on them?
What?
Did they have a shark on them?
No. Well, I mean, like, they had a shark. Who had a shark on them?
Oh, the pen looked like a shark.
Yeah, the pen is a shark. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Here, let me show you again.
there's a shark on the pen.
Yeah. It's like literally. Little shark.
Aw,
Because sharks are
Cute.
dogs. Apparently, sharks make dog sounds now. I guess.
Sea puppies.
They are. Sharks are amazing. Those of you who are just learning about your sea creatures know that sharks are amazing and dolphins suck. If you like dolphins, I'm sorry, but dolphins suck. I'm apologizing because you should go look into what dolphins are actually like.
Yeah,
Like-
dolphins are monsters.
They are evil. They are actually evil. They literally fuck anything.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. You could be a fish. You could be a trout. They will fuck you.
You can be a human.
You could be a human. They could. There was a dolphin that killed a human because it was jealous that that human was talking to the female trainer of it because it wanted to fuck it. The human trainer. I just called the female human trainer an it. I apologize. But yeah, that's how messed up.
To be
dolphins are.
fair, in my mind, you were coming from the point of view of the dolphin.
I mean, I kind of was. So, and I thought of the trainer as like an entity. You know,
Yeah.
rather than as a person.
The essence of the
a
trainer.
Yeah. Exactly, AM. Also, hello, AM. Hope you're having fun. We miss you. We have just gotten started. This is us getting started. And to that point, last time on the Tales of Land, Casimir and Sleeve were trying to decide what they wanted to do with the eyes of the serpent of the sunless cell. And they ended up going to the Azure Athenium, collecting some money and making replicas of not only the eyes, but also of the skull of the sunless cell. Then they got a bunch of cool stuff. They got paid out. And Saba promoted Casimir. And also, the pair of them were given an item from the armory, which it occurs to me I forgot to put into Sleeve's inventory because she got Needle, the sword, the saber. Technically, it's a saber. Which I should probably. I'm gonna ambiently make Saber. Needle the saber while we continue. So don't mind me while I fix my own idiocy. Wouldn't be a D&D if I didn't completely forget to do something until I was sitting down talking about last session. Actually, for now, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll make this work. We will make this work. I hope. This is what I need. Okay. Cool. So while that happens, so yeah. So Sleeve got a new sword named Needle, the rapier. And Casimir is now a praetectare in the Azure Athenium. And then Casimir and Sleeve went to go have dinner while they waited, or lunch. Lunch? Lunch. I think it was like a lunch brunch situation with Rodier and Ride. and they learn some things. Rodier and Ride are having a good time, recuperating. Rodier is preparing his dissertation defense, along with Ride, and they are, and the two of them gave Casimir and Sleeve a task. Mostly Casimir. It's mostly Casimir's job, but since Sleeve is there, they were asked Sleeve to help out. To go fetch a book from Anen, a very sacred book from Anen. And also they dropped some interesting information on Casimir, which is that they're getting close to figuring out the Oblivion Monastery that Casimir had been brought to and training at. And then the two of them left. We're out in the sunlight, and that's where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have just
Casimir's
left.
got a really bad cramp in his leg.
Ooh.
Casimir's in the corner of the tavern stretching.
Casimir, you guys have just left Rodier and Rides, and Casimir's like, "Oh fuck, cramp!" He's just like stretching in like the middle of the street as people are like walking by. So he's just.
Casimir spent too much time golfing today, and now his body is very sore.
Oh, that'll do it. That will do it. Okay, sorry.
So the skull is successfully stored away, correct?
Your sword, yes.
No, the skull.
Oh, the skull, yes. The skull is having a duplicate made of it, and then, yes, will be stored away.
Yeah, and we have not received any payment for, besides, I guess, what we got from
the Athenium.
My people.
Yeah. You got paid by the Athenium and nobody else yet.
Yeah.
Did we figure out what we were going to do with the dupes who were taking them to?
They made some tentative plans, but we did not.
Okay.
Yeah, you had like half.
So, well, the duplicates, were we going to try to give both of these people we didn't really respect?
Right. We didn't really trust them.
Bluntly.
Yeah.
So, we were kind of planning to dupe both of them.
Yes. I believe that was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Casimir is also now trying to reconnect his mouse to his computer.
Oh, yes, that's also important. This is
mission successful.
It's okay. It gives me a chance to try to find the. I'm gonna be completely upfront and honest. This particular sword comes from a book that I have read, or is inspired by a book that I have read, and I just need to find the description.
Is it A Song of Ice and Fire?
It is not. It's this book, actually. When Dragons Rage.
Oh.
Who's that by?
Michael Stackpole. I actually hugely recommend this series. It's called, it starts with the Dark Glory War. It is the Dragon Crown War Dragon Crown War Cycle? Yeah, Dragon Crown War Cycle.
I like dragons, crowns, and war, so.
Yeah, Dragon Crown is one word.
All sound like good things to me.
Yes.
I gotta read the Akotar series.
Yeah.
I may have been trying
really
to make friends, and I was talking about books with my new friend, and she's, we're talking about books we've read. We have read a lot of the same stuff. And then she goes, have you read the ACOTAR series? And I go, of course I have. I
So
have not.
okay, I'm gonna be very blunt here, unfortunately. I started reading the Throne of Glass.
Uh-huh.
I've gotten to the last 2 books. And the hardest thing for me to do, which apparently, by the way, I'm on the one that people say is the best book. The hardest thing for me to do right now is to even crack the cover of that book. Because I'm so angry and so pissed off at this series.
Yeah.
I have heard that happens.
Yeah. I was at a point where I was like super excited. I was like super happy. I was like, well, not me, but like the characters were super happy. I was like, oh, yes.
Mhm.
And then one book ended and I was like, oh, this is going to be like, this is like the best. Like the way the ending was written, I was like, this is the peak. It cannot get better from here. It's not a great point. Like everything's still in the shit, but it cannot get better than here. And then I read the next book, and guess what? I was absolutely fucking correct.
Damn.
Because the way the book that I just finished occurs at the same time as the book I have to read next. So people do like a tandem read. And so you kind of already know how the next book, like what the situation is at the end of the next book by just finishing this one inherently. And
Oh, okay. Weird.
and because it's like basically I assume it's not going to go any further. I assume it's just like and so I'm pissed because it's like, yeah, I fucking knew it was all going to go to shit. It was all too perfect, and now it's all gone to fucking shit.
Mm.
I'm gonna fail my reading goal really, really badly this year. I'm significantly behind schedule.
I might also, but I will say I do wish you luck reading ACOTAR.
Thank you.
I liked it. I mean, there's like they're tropey and some of the a little parts of it are a little bit questionable, but I did enjoy first 3 at least.
I'm gonna have to read this whole fucking series to find this goddamn book, or to find this fucking sword.
I don't even know what Throne of Glass is about. Was that their first series?
Yeah.
Celiana.
Yeah.
Sardothian. A teenage assassin.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
I mean, listen, I enjoyed
assassin.
them. I enjoyed my my time reading it mostly. Was it in the next book? No, he gave it to him in this one.
I liked have you guys read The Bridge Kingdom?
Mm-mm.
It's a little like fantasy romance. I would not say it's the best book in the world, but I did enjoy that series.
This is one of my favorite series. Series. No, they were all on Whirlwind. When they were on Whirlwind, I need to reread this. I need to reread this. Okay, now's not the time. Now's not the time. If only Google would help me. Fucking Google. Anywho, where were we? Oh yeah, you were cramping in the street. As everybody looks on.
I did cramp in the street, yeah. But after a vigorous stretch, Casimir is now ready to go.
Awesome. Where would you like to go?
We start looking for the tome, and then while we look, we can talk about the duplicates and
Enon.
where they're going.
Yeah, let's go to Enon.
All right.
Okay.
Before I forget, also, Sleeve does have an invite to her family's to dinner with her family as well.
Oh, right. When is that? Do we know?
Whenever you desire.
It was just kind of a standing invite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a standing invite.
Formal invitation for kind of
and
whenever.
it is on your way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Appleton is. How do I keep doing this? I literally had the map that had the. It was all marked up. It was in my hand, and I marked it up more. And then I proceeded to use it. How? How do I do these things? I'm disappointed in myself. Over here. Let me. I promise, I was actually prepared today. I was over prepared. This is what happens when it's right here. This is what happens when I'm over prepared. I lose everything. So Appleton is to the north of Ariath. Probably like a half day, a little less than a half day, like a quarter day. Because directly north, I don't know if you guys have the map, basically, but there's a...
Looking at it. It's pinned in the Discord.
There's like a little bump in the forest, like pretty much directly north of Ariath. That's about where Appleton is.
What do you mean bump?
Like there's a curve. There's a curve in the forest.
Like with the coastline?
No. So okay, so the coastline's here.
Or before the forest starts.
Before the forest starts.
Oh.
It's like directly north, like right at the edge of the forest.
Well, so Sleeve's like from the suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the streets. Because the suburbs have streets. So.
Yeah. The streets of the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys could absolutely drop in on the parents.
Is that something you want to do, Sleeve?
I think that would be fun if we do it. Do you want to do it on the way there? Or do you want to do it on the way back?
I don't know.
Should probably do it on the way there in case we die.
In case we die. Yeah. Some last words.
Also, you don't, I mean, just in case anybody comes back with you, you don't necessarily want to drag them to dinner with your family if you don't really know them.
True.
I mean, you don't know that. Maybe it'd be funny.
I mean, it could also be fun. It could very well be fun.
More the merrier.
But you may not want to throw random strangers at your family also. I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know your family. I mean, I do, but I don't.
I feel like you do because they're going to be NPCs.
Yeah. I mean, I do know your family, but also you know your family better than I would know your family, except for I do know your family. It's a very weird
Goes to him
situation.
like he's lived
The voice of God is talking to you about your
walked miles in
family.
his shoes. Well, maybe we head out then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. To where? To whence?
I mean, I guess let's. Is there a way for me to give my parents a heads up that we're gonna come for dinner tonight?
I mean, you could
Or send them
send
an
a
owl or
messenger, but
something?
if you're headed there now, you're probably going to get there at about the same time as the messenger you hire.
I could maybe message him if you want.
Oh, you could try. Yeah.
He just
Okay.
do my spells. Actually, I also don't know your parents.
But maybe Sleeve can describe them well enough that
is
it will be.
my message. Where did I put my
You
spells?
could, but Lizzie hasn't done that much thinking into it.
I'm totally blanking on what my spells are. What do I want? Not a message. I want God, I have too many spells. Maybe I can't do this.
I believe if somebody. Isn't it if somebody describes them, you might have. I mean, obviously.
Yeah,
it'll
what
be a
am I?
chance of
What
failure.
spell? I can't remember
pretty
my
sure
brain
that's-
spells. Which spell am I thinking of here?
I thought that was message.
Am I thinking
Or
of
sending.
sending? Thinking of sending. Yeah. And sending is a spell. And that spell is. Do I just have it? I don't have sending. I can have prepared sending. Third level. I can send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which I am familiar.
You are not familiar then, which will
Okay.
make it tougher.
I can spy on your parents.
I don't think they'd like
But
that.
I don't know if that's exactly what we're going for here. Maybe, I mean, invitation was standing, not to abuse their hospitality, but dropping by doesn't seem like something they're not necessarily expecting.
Right. No, I mean, they'll be cool with it either way. I just, it would be polite to give them a heads up.
Yeah. Sleep on or whatnot.
And I can't, send a raven or something.
Here we go.
We could go tomorrow.
You could.
Send a raven tonight.
But again, it would be a situation where you guys would show up at the same ish time. I mean, it is of course noon. There's nothing saying that you can't spend the rest of the day also there, or slightly after.
I could go drop a message off at their house. And then you can show up dramatically 20 minutes later.
No,
This feels
that's
like a
not
very
really
long
the vibe
walk to
I'm
just
going
show
for.
up. Just say- This feels like a very, very long walk to just show up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we could go tomorrow too.
Okay. Well, I mean, we could just go now. Also, I feel like I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be.
But I keep forgetting to look up things that I want to buy. And the window shopping doesn't necessarily always work out.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't always have much at the magic item shop. Is it morning?
Noon.
Mid-afternoon.
Noon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's just show up.
I like it. They'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Alrighty, so you guys head out.
Mhm.
And you do make good time because you still have your horses, right? You still have your
Yeah,
horses.
horses.
You got new horses. I feel like you guys got new horses at one point.
Yeah.
They're
Or-
exploded.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rip.
Gone but not forgotten.
And actually, it's probably a good thing you stopped by your parents' house, as the rest of your journey will be through the forest, and horses may not be as easy to ride through the forest. But as you do
Babysit.
not have your half elf slash, you don't have Blaze with you,
Oh,
so
Mm.
traveling
Or
through the forest will be a
dauntless
little bit tougher.
woods person.
Yeah. So it's a good thing you're going to see your parents because you can drop off your horses.
Smart.
You make it. Your father is out working, but your mom spots you immediately as you get home. She comes over. She runs over. Sleeve, you're home. Welcome home.
Hi, Mama.
Hello. Who's
Hi, my
this?
mom.
Who's this guy?
This is my friend Casimir. Casimir, this is my mama.
Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome. Any friend of Sleeve is a friend of the house. Welcome. Your siblings are out working with your dad.
Okay.
They'll be home soon. I've actually just started getting dinner ready. You're welcome to just sit and
Do you-
relax.
Do you need any help?
Oh no. Does the rest of the town know you're in yet? And as you turn to look, you actually see like eyes trying to peer in, like over the fence. And your mom laughs and she says, "I think we're gonna have plenty of help here shortly." And in under 10 minutes, half the town has showed up. So as you
shit.
guys have rolled up, I should describe town. Town, when you're coming up to town, it just looks like a series of rolling hills with a few spotted houses and fields. But as you get closer, you realize these are homes that are built into these hills. So, and towards the center, there's this great big hill, and there's just many smaller, like many homes just wrapped around and around. And at the top, there's one home. And that's like the big hill in the center. You guys are not in the center house, or you didn't think you were in the center house. You recall living a little bit downhill from the top, but you find your mom's like, no, we live, like we inherited the house. And you remember that the apparently one of your great grandparents is actually the owner of this hill, and so the relations live down the hill, and your parents are the next like head of the family, and in so doing, you're kind of in line as well now. Above table, I have not picked which of your parents, and if you desired to pick which one of your parents was the inheritor, I would have no problem with that as well. I wanted to leave that open to you.
Yeah, I don't have a preference.
Okay, we're gonna say your mom inherited that then.
Okay.
That's your lineal inheritance.
Yeah. So you guys are in the big house now. And as you go up there, yeah, it feels super exactly the same as your home that you remember growing up in, because the layout's pretty much exactly the same. It's just bigger and has more windows. Like that's the difference, because and it starts coming back to you as you like walk through. Each of the houses on this hill is basically an entire level. So there's basically a house per level, essentially. There's a total of 8 levels. You guys are now the top level. this is just kind of the way. You recall being 3 or 4 down though, so you're like, wait, how did we get from that house to this house? And it's kind of just whoever inherits whoever's house moves into wherever kind of situation. Originally, you'd been living. You don't know whose house your mom had originally, but she's now at the top. Your parents are now at the top. And the town, so as she walks you up, all these small halfling children run past. You guys notice that this town has a ton of halfling, they have a ton of gnomes, and they have a few dwarves. Not a lot of the bigger races. It's mostly the shorter folks. Every like here and there,
so
there's
let's
like a
fit right in
goblin.
then.
Yeah, so the two of you like fit like really well in. You're brought to the top of the house, and it's turning into quite the party. In fact, the party tree, which is a great tree, set in kind of essentially the backyard of like there's a park with a giant tree in it, and it's called the party tree because that's where everybody has their parties. People start like bringing tables out and setting up tents at the party tree, and your mom goes, "Oh, well, I didn't expect that, but apparently it's a big party. You're the talk of the town."
Why?
You're like big new. You're like
'Cause
the
of the
most
thing.
famous. You're the most famous halfling, like ever.
Oh.
You're most certainly the most famous resident. Well, maybe the most famous resident of Appleton. Everybody's
Yay.
excited.
Congratulations, Sleeve.
Thanks.
It's awfully exciting.
It is. It is. It is exciting. It's exciting. I'm excited.
Your mom. I'm assuming you're a little discomforted there.
Yeah, Sleeve does not so much like being the center of attention. It's why most of the time she's invisible.
Yeah. So your mom notices and just kind of pulls you in. She's like, "Don't worry about it. You'll sit at the head table with us. You're amongst family. It's nothing to be worried about. Nobody's gonna bug you. They just want to celebrate you." And indeed, as your evening goes, your dad comes by, and he just kind of swoops you up
Yay!
and spins you around like you were still a small child. Your siblings
Excuse
all
me.
show up, very excited to see you.
Yay!
Sleeve, how many siblings do you have?
Just the two. Sorry, I gotta make sure those are accurate.
You have 3. It's your younger sister and the twins.
Yep, twin brothers. Sleeve knows this. Lizzie forgets.
Yes, it's okay. Your DM forgot a few weeks ago, so it works
As
out
you
pretty
do.
well.
So what happens when you're in a backstory 3 years ago?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's been a minute. So Casimir, this is my sister Anatoly.
Well,
And
pleasure to make
brothers-
your acquaintance.
She like
Over
does
there-
a cute little curtsy.
Who are rolling around in mud and beating on each other. They do that. That's shown. No, that one's shown, and that one's Dwicked.
Wait.
They are wearing sweaters. One sweater has an S on it, and the other sweater has a D on it. They are wearing opposite sweaters.
That's why I got confused.
Well,
Sean
cute.
is wearing the D. Dwicht is wearing the S.
Mhm. They do that a lot. It's actually how we tell them apart is because they wear the opposite sweater.
Quite
I don't
often,
think I've ever
actually.
seen wear the right ones.
Predictable in their unpredictability.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are set at the high table. Your dad is like, "Well, good thing you came. It was a long day." So, perfect timing. He sits down. Goes, "So, you saved town. You saved the city. Congratulations.
Okay.
I did not expect that.
Thanks.
I mean, not like that, okay? We knew you were going away for adventures, All right, we just didn't expect you to be in such a big adventure.
Yeah, that's fair. I also did not expect me to be in such a big adventure.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, I'm glad it's you and not me. I'm gonna say that. But
Yeah,
you're doing good, kid.
that's
You're doing
fair.
good.
Thanks, Dad.
Anyways, please, dig in. Don't wait for you guys are at this point. As you guys have been like talking, basically the halflings around you have been kind of like just moving you along to where you need to be.
Mhm.
So you find yourself seated at like basically the high table, and there's food. Basically anything you could ever desire is there. Your favorite dishes. Um, yeah, it's all laid out. You guys dig in. Your sister starts telling you what she's been up to, her latest crush. The
Mm.
twins start talking about this singular halfling that they're both dating, um, who doesn't realize she's dating both of them.
Okay, I was gonna ask, does she know she's dating both of you, or does she think she's dating one of you, and which one does she think she's dating?
They look at each other and point at each other. Clearly, they have not got their story straight yet.
So in my heart of hearts, I feel like she knows she's dating both of them, and she's kind of taking them both for a ride.
She probably
Not
does
like
know
that.
that she's dating both of them.
Yeah.
There's a very good chance that she knows that she's dating both of them.
It would be really funny if she was actually also twins.
And she was pulling the long con.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Okay.
This is the fan fiction I've written in my head about my own brothers and their girlfriend.
Yes.
In parentheses, us.
It's amazing. I just need to make a small notation with my new pen that I find. Quick side quest again. I have inked my pen with a dead ink. I didn't realize it was dead ink until yesterday. I have Pilot Uroshizuku Kirisame.
Ooh.
Which, if you want some, I will give you some.
Is that the blue one?
No, that's the gray, the warm gray. So, Fuyu Soigun is the blue gray. This is like a warmer gray. It's like a. I'll write something and take a picture and send it to you.
Okay. Related to the side quest, I told you I got my hands on a sample of Inaho, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you were unhappy, I believe, if I remember.
No, I haven't tried it yet, I'm afraid.
Oh, nope. I was thinking of something else. So no, I did not know you got your hands on a sample of Inaho.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for you. That's
the
exciting.
retired one. I'm afraid to write with it because 1, I don't want to spill it. 2, I'm afraid I won't like it. And 3, I'm afraid I will like it.
And it's dead, yeah.
And it's dead.
That's exactly the fear I had, because I pulled a sample of this for somebody that we were penabling at Pen Club without realizing it was a dead ink. And one of my friends at Pen Club was like, "Oh, I tried a sample, but my sample was super dry." And I was like, "Oh, if it's super dry, you know what it'll go really good in? A Koiko Sport."
Nice.
And I chucked it in the Koiko, and we were talking about it and joking, watch us both, like, because her problem with it was too dry. And so I was like, watch us both really like a dead ink. And I'm liking it more than I thought I would, which is already a slippery slope. I may have found another bottle though, so I might end up with 2 bottles of this, and I'll just be using it up until it goes out, and then I'll have to move on. It's okay. I have plenty of other inks, but
But when you find one you like, it's like,
yeah.
Want to make sure you don't run out.
I mean, I think Common Loon might actually be okay in this. Like, it might be because it's a desaturated black, so I think it'll fill the same niche that this is filling.
Okay.
Which I will write with both and then show you, and then you can.
Okay, if you want my bottle of common loon, I'm probably not going to use it anymore.
I mean, if you don't want it, I have no problem being the pit of ink. Just
Okay, I gotta I'll put together like a little care package since I'm not able to make it out.
okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Maybe for Thanksgiving I'll make it to Pennsylvania. We'll see. Katie wants to do Thanksgiving because she and her partner, not husband, basically husband, moved to Philly.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
from Maine, so much closer now.
Yeah, that is significantly closer. That gives you more of a reason
Yes.
to come to Pennsylvania.
I already have a lot of reasons to come to Pennsylvania. I just
I know,
can't
it
get the
just gives
time
you
off.
another one. And by come to Pennsylvania, I mean move permanently.
Right.
everybody's living in Pennsylvania.
Cool place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sweet. All the cool kids are moving to Pennsylvania.
I would miss my lake though.
Oh.
Your lakes are good, but mine is great.
I mean, there's Erie somewhere.
That's so far north.
There's also Toronto. Up there. somewhere.
Toronto is a city, not a lake.
Yeah, but it has a falls.
Ontario.
Yeah.
It's Lake Ontario.
Mm-hmm. It would really help if I took actual notes throughout the course and rather than like starting in the middle of the session. I have to write everything down from before like a fucking idiot. Okay, anywho. I say as I write more. Okay, now for real. You guys eat and you are very, very, very happy. You're surrounded by friends. Everybody's telling stories. Casimir, you hear all sorts of crazy stories about Sleep's childhood. Steve, you hear crazy stories about your own childhood. You're like, hang on, that's not how that
Yeah.
happened.
You
You know, the normal stuff. As dinner, you guys spend like hours, it feels like eating. It's approaching midnight. You guys gain 17 hit points for the next 2 days.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And consider this a hero's feast. So those are 17
Ooh.
temporary hit points that you will keep for 2 days. You're immune to the fear stuff and have advantage against mind stuff.
Nice.
A more competent DM would actually tell you what Heroes Feast did instead of half-assing it.
Cured of disease and poison,
That.
immune to poison,
That.
and immune to frightened.
And that.
And we have all wisdom saves are with advantage.
That also. As a bonus, you also get advantage on your perception checks.
Ooh.
This is a
Don't
special.
mind if I do.
This is a halfling feast. And
Okay.
yes,
Can you repeat the buffs so I can write it down?
We get we are cured of disease and poison, which we hopefully weren't in the first place.
mm-hmm.
We are immune to poison and immune to being frightened. And we make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. And we gain 17 hit points
For 2 days. That part I got.
in 2 days.
Possible for me to highlight this? I don't know how my iPad works.
That's good. iPad working is a good start. You also gain advantage on perception rolls because this is a
Oh,
Hobbit
yeah.
feast, a Halfling feast. No, fuck it. It's a Hobbit feast. Get bent.
You're in Hobbiton.
We're in Appleton with the hobbits, and the also gnomes and some dwarves, with all the short folk.
All sorts of lovely folk.
And as your dad said, nobody comes up to bother you guys. Although at one point you do get a bouquet of flowers.
Oh,
Aw.
well, that's nice. Thank you.
Somebody tries to give you a silver spoon, but your mom looks very threateningly at this young hobbit. He's about your age. She looks very threateningly at him. He leaves you alone.
But it's shiny.
She just holds you. She's like, no. Mm-mm. No, you don't need those spoons. No,
I
no.
don't need the spoons.
She hands you a spoon off the table. She says, if you want a spoon, here you go. Do not take
This
silver
isn't-
spoons from these children. He's your age. Don't take silver spoons from men your age.
Is the silver spoon that this person is offering me, is it like real little?
Yes, it would be. It's like a small silver spoon. It's like the it is like giving somebody a rose.
Oh,
So like other cultures give a rose, like we
Yeah.
humans in real world give a rose. In Appleton or in the halfling community, you give
Mhm.
this small silver spoon, or you give like a small wooden spoon, or it's a spoon. You give a spoon.
I would just like to throw it out there. Giving me, Lizzie, a small spoon would absolutely work as a courting move.
I will make a note to find people who will give you spoons.
Yeah, herd chef. Like, I love a tiny spoon. They're adorable.
Yes, it has deep meaning. Something to do with like, I'll provide and cook and make sure you're always fed. Very deep, very sappy,
So cute.
very romantic. That's and she was like, no, do not take his spoon. No. Mm-mm.
It's
Your mom's
pretty.
very protective. Like she is here visiting. She does not need a spoon right now.
Thanks, Mom.
She's like, no problem.
Got an awfully pretty spoon.
That's what I said.
She just looks at you, Casimir, and she says, don't tell me you gave her a spoon.
I don't have many spoons to give, I'd be honest.
Thank goodness. It's the last thing we need today.
I have to see if I have anything in inventory. I don't think I do.
I don't think you do either.
Wait, do I have a spoon?
Oh no.
I feel like I probably stole a spoon at some point. That sounds like something I'd do.
I mean, you may have stolen a spoon, but it's not like...
Stealing a
Mm.
spoon isn't the same as being given a
It's
spoon.
not the same as receiving a spoon.
You can
Yeah.
go pick a rose.
And it's also not the same as like
Like-
a silverware spoon that's like meant to be used to be eaten with. This is like...
Courting spoon.
These are like those stupid spoons that those people from the old times, before autism was invented, who definitely are not autistic, collect and won't let you use.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely not
Just to
autistic, but
polish.
those are all spoons that nobody can touch.
Mm.
No
Those.
spoon.
I have no spoon.
No spoons.
This is weird. That seems like the kind of thing I'd have.
It actually does seem like the kind of thing you'd have. That's very weird. So as your mom says, noticing you are so adamant about getting spoons, she goes, honey, I'll just give you the spoon your dad gave me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
That means more anyway.
yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't bring it on adventures though.
No, just keep it with you. It's fine. It's an old spoon.
That's a spoon for home.
You got to keep that
No,
spoon.
it's
in a
literally an
special
80-year-old
spot.
spoon. Just please, you can have it. It's fine.
But it's special.
Your dad comes home every day. That's all I need.
Okay.
I have him. I don't need his spoon. You can have his spoon. when we and like as she says that, you notice the party's like starting to wind down anyway. She's like, and it's about time for us to go back home anyway, so that's perfect. And your dad has been getting progressively more and more silent towards the end of the meal.
Oh, that's not good.
So you guys go back to your house. You're all seated in the living room area. Your siblings are all hanging out. Your mom goes to get the spoon, and when she goes back, so she hands you the spoon, and this is a so it is actually roll a roll an investigation with advantage.
Okay.
Sleeve.
Yeah.
Investigation?
Casmer, you can roll it too. Yeah.
I'm too busy staring at the family pictures on the wall.
With advantage. So the first roll is a 16.
Okay.
The second is a 14.
Okay. With that, this is made of platinum. This is
What?
It is a small, Quaco Sport sized spoon. It is made of platinum, and it is set with a blue sapphire, or sorry, it would be set with a red ruby in the handle, at the end of the handle. My mom goes, "There's a spoon your dad gave me."
Mom, it's beautiful.
Yeah, he did good work.
Did he make this?
Yeah, he designed it. Your dad goes, "Listen, I found the platinum and this gem, and I earned some extra money, and then I went and found a dude and designed the I mean, it's a tiny spoon, man. Not very many other cultures understand our need for spoons, but thankfully we have enough dwarves here that they can forge some good stuff."
Yep. Elegant, beautiful, and practical all in one.
Yeah. Casimir, as you're looking, all of the walls are essentially covered in like different pictures. Any wall that doesn't have a window is basically any space that's not a window or a mantle or fire is a picture of the family or like members of the family, like full. So and she turns and looks at your mom, turns and looks at your father, and your father goes, honey, I think it's about time." She goes, "Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I knew Sleeve would be coming back to." Oh yeah, so part of the reason we wanted you to come back was to see the new house, you know.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Yes.
Time for what?
Oh, okay. So there's some family history that we got to tell you about.
You guys are still staying together, right? You're not getting a divorce.
No, why would we get divorced? That's a lot of work.
I don't know. It sounds like you have bad news.
Oh, I mean, would you call it good news? They like look at each other and they're like trying to confer about whether they would call it good or bad news.
It's okay if it's neutral news. I just need to know it's
news can just be news.
So
that. Yeah, news can be news.
So it's like okay. I guess it's neutral. It's more neutral for us. Like a little worried that you're gonna go get yourself into like some difficult situations, but like when we learned the story, like it was we didn't particularly care for it. We were not too thrilled about it. But it's not like we had to do anything about it, but you might be in a situation because you're an adventurer, you have to do something about it. Don't feel obligated to do something about this.
Okay, it sounds like I'm gonna have to do something.
Please don't feel obligated to do. You know, it's just gonna be easier if we tell you the story.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a family legend that gets passed down from generation to generation, and it's basically kept secret until it's kind of time. I guess it's kind of time, and I guess your siblings might as well hear it too. But this is not to be shared, guys. This stays in the house. Well, and I guess with
Casper can hear it, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
he's as long as he doesn't go out and like tell everybody, you know, this is like our family thing.
Casper, can you be cool?
That can be cool.
You can be cool.
Awesome. We figured as much. He's got vestments from the Azure Athenium, so we were
Yes,
hoping.
was raised on secrets, for better or worse.
Yeah, we were kind of hoping. You does seem like you fell in with good people, so we're really glad about that. But anyways,
Yeah, I got real lucky.
Hmm?
I said I got real lucky.
yes,
Mm.
yes.
Feeling is mutual.
So your great grandparent, great grandparent, it's quite a few generations up, was an adventurer, and they were involved with the Cataclysm, not in like the army, not in any like you know weird way. They were just part of like a quest. Um, we're not sure what the quest was. The details have kind of gotten lost. That's kind of the problem. Um, his name was Errol Swift of East Shireton. He was very tall for a halfling, quite fair, absolutely fearless. He could have given his spoon to anybody, let me tell you. One day he more or less disappeared from town with a few of his closest friends and family. Um, there was Josser Bruton, Joser. Bruton is Brewton. His cousin. Dylan Hairgrass. That's Dillon. Haregrass. One word. His friend. And Harlequin Redfleur. Harlequinn. Redfleur. His cousin. His other cousin. Turned out they kind of all went on an adventure. They were gone for 5 years. When they returned, they'd tell tales of harrowing encounters and great fights, great, amazing warriors and hideous beasts. But of the main quest that they went on, they gave very little information. But they sat down together and eventually wrote a book. It was this leather-bound book with a red-purple cover, apparently. They swore that one day they'd gift the book to the next generation who could read the truth of their adventure and learn it and pass down the knowledge and the stories with it. That was the whole thing with the book. Of course, Errol's son and daughter, Rory and Amorose, both snuck looks of the book and read it ahead of time. What they read, they never shared. They kept saying like some things would be revealed in time, but not long later the book went missing along with Rory. Dylan and the others spent a long time trying to find Rory, saying it was time to read the book to the whole family. At that point, they were also getting kind of old, so they were losing the memory of the events. So that's why we don't really remember. Like we haven't been able to pass down the story, kind of because it was all put in the book, and then they've all started forgetting or dying. Amorose was able to help them, revealing that there was like nothing bad in the book. It just detailed events and actions that would have just stunned everyone just from how great they were, and like some of the heroic actions and just some of the craziness that was described within. The book basically just detailed events and yes. In short, the 4 halflings would have been treated like heroes and larger than life, and they didn't want to be treated that way, so they kind of just kept most of their tales hidden, and they put it in the book.
Relatable.
Yeah. Dylan also revealed that there was a secret written into the book that would allow an ancient evil to return, which is also why
What?
he
Oh,
kind of
that
Wait.
sucks. Why would they do that?
not sure. That's also why I said it was like bad news for us because, we're not the adventuring type. We're not going to go out and try to find this. But it kind of feels like eventually somebody should find this book. After he told the family is when the cataclysm occurred, like within a year or two of telling everybody. And ever since, the family has been passing the story and the family quest down. Somebody has to recover the hero's journey. It's a book called Of Friendship and Foes and the War of Kings. And
War of what?
The War of Kings.
Okay, got it.
And apparently, not only was there the secret that would allow the evil to return in the book, but also the key to forever walking away and destroying that evil. Apparently, it wasn't done. And yeah, that's why they wrote the secret down in the book. And now that's why we're telling you about it, because it's
Awfully interesting thing to slip into an amusing tale of family stories and legends.
yeah. So we're not quite sure why they slipped that in. From the stories,
Here's the chronicle of me and my friends'
grand adventure.
good
Oh, by the
times,
way, yeah, no,
and also the key to unlocking great evil.
Yeah. Also, here's a demon, and how to release it, but also how to destroy it.
they said that Dylan said that there was something that prevented them from actually completing it
Oh,
on their adventures. And
the
that was,
destroying?
yes. That's why they wrote the
Okay.
secret to destroying in the book. There was something that prevented them from doing it. He also said that it shouldn't really matter. Hopefully nobody will ever even do it. So that said, we still pass down the legend from generation to generation because it's kind of our family's burden to know about this book and to kind of maybe one day recover it. And you've pretty much been the first adventurer since. I mean, we've all gone on small adventures, even your dad and I, but nothing like adventures like just into the forest a little ways, not like adventures like you've been doing.
Yeah.
It sort of sounds just like Aaron's.
So no pressure.
No pressure. You don't have to go. It's just it's time to. It's just time to pass the burden along.
Okay.
If you don't get to it, you don't get to it. Don't feel pressured.
Do we know
Keep kicking
like
the
a
can
general
down the road.
idea of where we should be looking for it, or it's just gone somewhere lost to the ages?
It's gone somewhere lost the ages. Even if we did have a starting point, the cataclysm would have completely undone everything.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It'll be
mean,
okay.
Luckily, you are, do know and are now
Yeah. And also,
relationships with a group of,
the important thing is, it's
knowledgeable.
yeah. The important thing is like it's very difficult to summon this evil, which is also why Dylan and the others weren't too concerned. Also, apparently Errol knew most of this stuff. He was a little dead before Dylan was ready to pass on the story.
Okay. A little dead or like mostly dead?
No, he had he was kind of bedridden, and Dylan was like, "It's time to tell the story."
Mhm.
I mean, he had a little bit of the old hobbit's disease.
The old.
He's forgetting things, so he wasn't much use. Dylan gave what he could, but again, all of that was
Okay.
pre-cataclysm.
Pre-capitalism. And the book has been missing for at least 3 generations.
Yeah, it's been like almost 700 years now. So great grandfather, like 6 generations.
Truly, at least 3 generations. Yes.
It's been like six-ish generations.
Yeah, 6. That would be 6. God. Okay, that's fine.
Maybe 7,
Okay.
somewhere like that. Something like that.
Mhm.
Something in that neighborhood.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Mhm.
That probably nobody knows where it is. So
Yes, that's also why we are perfectly content telling you, don't worry about it.
okay. Well, now I'm worried about it.
Seems like the kind of thing that you would be worried about.
Mhm.
One would want to worry about.
I mean,
700 years is a lot of time for something like that to fall into the wrong hands.
it also could
It
be
is.
like destroyed by now. You're the book guy.
Or the book could be enchanted, so it's
Depends.
undestroyable.
None
Which
of us
is what
ever
I
thought of
would
that.
do
Certainly ways to preserve something like that.
if I were going to be making a book that had the key to destroying a great evil, and I needed somebody to be able to use it someday. I would simply enchant the book to be undestroyable.
You can do that?
I can't do that, and I don't know how magic works, but Casper could probably do it.
She turns to you, she goes, Can you do that? Because I have a
Preserve.
teapot that I would love to be unbreakable.
I mean, that may be something that is outside my realm of expertise, unfortunately.
Do you know somebody who could do that?
Can ask around.
Do that. I would like that. I would
See
appreciate
if the
that.
Athenium has any teapot experts.
No,
We'll certainly
making
ask.
things last for forever experts. That. It's the making last forever.
Preservation, sure, yes.
Could have asked the Athenium. She just looks at your dad. Your dad goes, What was I supposed to? Yes, we should have just asked the Athenium. Well, now we have somebody here, so he can go ask. We don't have to leave. Even better.
No, happy to help.
Yep. Well, you guys are welcome
It's on.
to. You guys are welcome to spend the night, however long you want to stay. You're welcome here. We have a guest room for you, Casmer, and Sleeve, your room is pretty much put back the way you left it. I mean, you
Sweet.
left your room at the old house has been redone here.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. How many of my posters are still there?
All of them.
Okay.
They actually did a pretty good job of like, I mean, there's like a few things that are like a little bit off because this house, as much as it is like very familiar, it's also like just slightly off in a few places.
Mhm.
So they did the best they could.
Amazing.
Fair.
Yeah. Everything is just very cozy, very comfortable. It's very nice.
Quilts for days.
Oh, just the most snuggliest quilts.
Mm-hmm.
Quilts that provide just the softestness and the comfort just to the most maximum degree. And you guys fall asleep.
Yeah, I think probably time to call it a night
Yep.
for party.
Yeah. No, the party is like wound down. That's why you guys came in.
Yes.
Had your
Quite
little
an event here.
nighttime campfire chat. Shown to your
Nice though,
room.
Sleeve. You're certainly loved.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to have
Okay,
a
Miss
community like
Blueberry.
this.
Well,
Also, not
obviously you're
quite the way
welcome.
I was raised, so it's always nice to see.
Do you need a snuggle quilt for sleepy time?
Yes, I
I
will
have
take a
very
snuggle quilt.
many.
As you go to
Yes,
your room,
please.
your room also has a great many quilts. Everybody gets quilts. There
I'm
are
gonna
so
snuggle
many
up in the
quilts in this family. There's no end to
Before
quilts.
we're adventurers in this family, we have to be crafters.
Mhm.
Sleeve is like the first one in 7 generations. The first true adventurer in like 7 generations.
I think about that sometimes when I'm failing my perception checks. I could be quilting right now.
Yep. You could be.
Family of quilters.
Mhm.
You guys go off to bed. You wake up the next morning pretty refreshed. Casimir, you hear a voice in your head. Hello. Hey, just so you know, the eyes are done. And then you hear just silence.
It's just
And you hear, hello. Sorry about that. Lost count. The eyes are done. Skull will be done tonight. And then cuts out again. And then, hi again. Do you mind paying for materials? Pick up
Yeah.
your replicas sometime tonight or tomorrow. Thanks, bye. You can respond to this message.
heard and acknowledged. How much? Will be by to pick up in a few days.
Pause and then. For both sets, 500 gold total.
Let's see. How much money were we offered? I think it was a lot.
Yeah, I think you had plenty.
5,000, 6,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys had plenty of reward money.
Yeah.
With the prospect of more.
6,000. Sounds good. Thanks.
Excellent. You hear nothing back.
Over.
Nothing. Just that's it. But yeah, you guys wake up feeling well rested, and I would like you both to have an inspiration die for the day.
Yay.
Thank you.
All right. So you guys continue your travel to Nen. You leave your horses with your parents.
Yes. I asked them politely if they mind watching the ponies.
Can they? Your dad starts to ask like tech specs on the ponies, and your mom just elbows him and goes, "Yes, they're fine. They can stay here.
Thank you.
No problem. Have fun, you guys. We'll see you. Are you gonna? Oh yeah, we'll see you when you get back to get your horses. Have fun."
Thank you.
All right. So it's going to be a 3 to 3.5 day trip, depending on rolls and how things go, especially because not. Are either of you proficient in survival?
Proficient?
Yes.
I think proficient's a whole other story than just having a decent score.
I am not.
I am probably not. Let's see. Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think you guys were. Yeah, so it'll be like 3.5 days. It could take a little longer. The way we'll break up travel is you'll do like a perception at day, a perception at night. You'll basically be switching watches. If you want to do watches, I'll do. You'll do like 3 watches over a night, and you'll just alternate who takes the longer, like who takes 2 and who takes 1.
Okay.
Just to make things seem a little
Sure.
smoother.
Mm.
So I'm gonna say both of you roll a survival check to get your trip started.
Hmm.
That's funny.
Sleeve rolled a 4.
Natural 20
Nice.
Oh, hell
for
yes.
24.
That is amazing. All right, you actually make very good time in your
First roll of the
first
day, baby.
in your first day. You make pretty good time trekking through all sorts of forestness, and it's really you guys are just having a great. It's a great stroll through the forest. You can hear the birds chirping. You can hear the birds chirping. What did I mean to do? I meant to do something, and it was on the tip of my brain, and the birds chirping distracted me from what I was meant to do. Okay. Kazmar, I need you to roll a d8, please.
D8.
1d8.
8.
Nice.
All right.
Wait, maybe nice.
8 beholders pop out of a cave.
They just swallow you whole. The rest of our adventure is going to be you guys trying to survive the interior of a
The
beholder.
stomach of a beholder.
As ghosts.
The inner dimension in the beholder's stomach.
Well, it's a good thing we went and saw my parents before we did the quest.
Bigger on the inside.
Okay. So, as it gets later in the evening, you guys hear rustling in the woods ahead of you guys, and as you kind of come through, you actually come across, and I will allow you to roll stealth at this point if you so desire, because natural 20
Yes, please.
gives you advantage.
We hear them, then we're stealthing.
Okay.
I'm letting Sleeve go first.
Okay.
So the first one I rolled a dirty 20, and the second one I got a 27
Amazing.
because I have advantage with my cloak.
Yep.
And I also have a plus 13 because I'm double proficient in stealth.
Jesus.
I'm going to use my portent die to give myself a 19, which gives me a dirty little 20.
All right.
Hell yeah.
As you come
Not very
into,
stealthy.
I mean, it happens. It's okay. Not everybody is good at everything. As you guys
I'm a little
come,
clumsy in the woods.
also yes. Thankfully, though, you did find this convenient game trail, and as you come forward, you actually come across a group of 8 hungry-looking drow children. The oldest amongst them appears to be the equivalent of like a human age 14 or 15. They look pretty tired, injured, and they don't notice you. They don't seem to notice you when you come up.
Well, now I feel bad.
I also feel bad. do we have any food that we could give them? I think I still have some meat in my backpack, but I'm not giving that to minors. So,
You do have food. You do have rations, I imagine.
We could give them rations. Let's give them rations.
can you do a healing word on them? I don't know how
I can
many
heal.
people you.
Sure, I can heal.
Are you gonna just heal from the shadows?
Could just heal from the shadows.
We can give him a little miracle.
Could.
Wait, so he looks injured?
They, as a whole, they look tired and kind of like
Injured
worn
and
out,
hungry.
injured, yeah, weary.
I don't know if I have anything else that would help.
Would it be possible for me to, like, still in stealth mode, get kind of a closer look to kind of get a vibe for if this is actually 8 sad looking drow children, or if they're like putting on some kind of a front to lure
Sure. Roll a
empaths not
perception
unlike
check.
myself.
Or roll an investigation. Which, from your
Okay.
dinner last night, I believe you still get advantage on.
I thought it was just perception.
Was it just perception? Oh, never mind then. My bad.
If it's all, I'm not going to argue if it is also investigation.
I think it's wisdom skills, right?
Yeah.
Wisdom saves. We would get the.
Oh. You know what? I'll add investigation. Forget it. Yeah, why not?
Ooh. All right. The first roll is 15. Second roll is a 4.
Okay.
15.
They do appear to be, in fact, drow children who are tired, injured, and you can, based on the pattern of injuries, you can tell that they were kind of beaten.
Could you repeat that? I cut out.
Oh, based on the pattern of injury, it looks like they were beaten.
Oh no. Okay, I take that information back to Casper.
I think we should just talk to him.
Yeah. Okay. I will let you take the lead on that.
Oof. I think unfortunately we have two not so good talkers in the group.
Yep.
Hello there, little children.
As you
Off
say
to a
that,
strong start.
We're off to a great start.
They jump and they kind of cluster behind the oldest looking one. Or like the two oldest looking ones, I should say.
You youngins look hungry here. We offer you some food.
They're just eyeballing you warily.
I guess we'll unwrap some.
I take the food out and I lie it like on a picnic like blanket. Not obviously not like a picnic blanket, but like
Sure.
That's kind of the vibe I'm going for, is to just kind of lay it out. And
Sure, you don't necessarily have
then,
Dingingham with you, but you're putting something out that they can.
yes.
Roll a. I'm gonna say roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
The both of you can roll.
Okay, it's a good thing I'm a halfling, because that would have sucked. Ooh, there we go. Nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Min-maxing this shit.
I rolled a nat 1, so.
So they're
I think that's accurate.
yeah, they're very cautious, and they try to skirt around Casmer, but the oldest one does come forward, and he just like snatches some food and comes back, and then he like breaks off a piece and passes it behind him, and like kind of distributes the food, and then he whispers something to the other one. They both, sorry, I should say they both take like a nibble of the rations before they pass it back. as if
Do
they're
any of them look like
investigating.
particularly injured?
I mean, there's no like. I'd say there's like no big injury. It's mostly collections of minor injuries.
Okay.
I sit down next to the blanket with food on it. And I just take a small amount of food also. So I am kind of like eating with them, but not really giving them space, but still participating in the
Okay.
sharing of the meal. And I say to the directly to the oldest one, "Are you guys all right? Did something happen to you?"
As you speak, he kind of just looks at you, like non-comprehendingly, and then he eases forward and takes some more, and then he splits up the rations again. This time, him and the other old one take some for themselves. And then he leans in and whispers something to the other one. I'd like you both to roll a perception check.
That one we do have advantage on.
Oh yeah.
7, 16.
Six.
6. Okay.
16.
Oh, 16. Okay. So, Sleeve, you cannot understand what he's saying, but I believe, Casimir, you do, as he whispers to his like the two whisper between each other, and they are conferring on the food. They go, "It's real food. It's not poisoned. It seems safe, but I don't know who these two are." We should be wary of traps.
You injured there.
What language do you say it in?
What are they speaking?
You notice that they were sorry. That was the part that I left out. The reason Sleeve doesn't understand them is they are speaking in Undercommon.
Yeah, I figured. I will respond in Undercommon.
And they both look at you a little more afraid. So I'm going to need you to roll a, especially as you were the one who rolled the nat 1 on the persuasion.
This might not be smart, but can I cast Cure Wounds on the one of the two that looks the most injured? And can I use my sorcery point to cast it at distance? So I can do it at 30 feet instead of having to actually touch him.
Are you trying to do it secretly or not secretly?
Not secretly. I'm trying to like let them know that I am healing them.
Okay. I'm going to say roll a persuasion.
Better. Persuasion is, yeah, I could really only go up from a nat 1.
I mean, I certainly hope so.
It was not another nat 1, I'll tell you that. My persuasion's actually a negative 1. So it goes from a 13 to a 12.
So you actually rolled a 0 on the last one.
That's rough.
Man, I mean, only way it could get any worse. Okay.
I did roll a 0, yes.
As you heal, they both kind of pull what look like bits of sharpened rock out, as if they're gonna. And then the one like notices and puts his hand on the other one's shoulder, and goes, It doesn't hurt anymore." And he looks over at him and he's like, "Oh, wait, you're." So they are now both looking at you warily, and he goes, Did you heal us?"
Yeah. I healed him for 8 points, by the way.
Okay, thank you. Good to know. What do you want? What do you want from us?
Oh, we just want to help out.
They start
You seem
talking.
like you're in dire straits here, and we are trying to, we're a bit of protectors for this area, I would say. We're with the Adventurers Guild at Ariath. And so if anybody has need of adventurers or protectors, we are always willing to offer our services.
They look at each other and they whisper. You can't hear what they're whispering to each other, but then they go, "Protectors of what house?"
What house? I mean, any house. I don't know.
And roll a persuasion check.
You want persuasion tags?
Yep.
Ow, 19 for an 18.
Yes.
Okay. They usher
Minus
forth.
1.
The two of them step aside, and they start urging the younger children forward. The youngest one here is going to be like the elvish equivalent of about 8. So they range from about 8 to 14. The two oldest look to
18.
be about 14. Of course, elven 14, not like actual 14.
Mhm.
Which would make them I don't remember the elven to normal
Yeah.
conversion, but
Whatever, in human years.
yeah. It's is it times 10? No, it can't be times 10. It might be just times 10. No, that doesn't make sense.
That seems low.
That seems It also means they spend like 200 years or 180 years in adolescence, childhood.
Yeah. Ugh, can you
That feels like
imagine
so long?
like being a teenager for like 100 years?
Yeah. I feel like that's a bit.
You're 13 for decades.
I have to go study my elves after this session.
Yeah.
It might just be double. Hold on. It should say in the player's handbook, actually. I can base it off that. Where are the Elfie boys? Man, this has been a day of just looking things up in books.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. An elf typically claims adulthood and an adult name around the age of 100. So, we'll say 100
the age of what?
equals...
100?
Yeah, 100. So 100 equals about 20 then, I would say. So it's like multiplied times 5. It's like rough math is times 5. Ish. So the two oldest ones are like 70. And the youngest is 40. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's go with that.
Babies.
Mm-hmm. Babies, for sure.
70 years old.
Yeah. Older than we might ever get. Older than I'll probably ever get.
Casmer's, he's older than Casmer.
That's even funny.
I'm like, I think I said I was like 60.
Yeah, but that's also a dwarven maturity situation.
In dwarf years, yeah.
You're older than them in
So I'm
maturity,
an
but younger
adult
than
at
them
60.
chronologically.
They are 70 and a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're older than them in maturity, younger in chronologically,
Yeah.
I guess. Or biologically older. Biologically older. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, so the younger ones are ushered forward, and the older two are look at you and say, well, can you heal all of them then?
I can heal certainly enough of them. How many are there again?
There's a total of 8. You've healed 1. So there are
8.
6 younger
I can
ones.
hear. Yeah, I can hear them all. Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to heal them all?
I am going to heal them all. I will.
Okay.
I will do it by touching them though, instead of I can't
That's
do
fair.
the sorcery thing that many times.
That's fair. They watch you very carefully as you go and touch each child, and they heal. You don't have to worry about rolling for healing.
Yeah.
And
I think, by the way, Casimir kind of does it by it's certainly magic, but it's also a little bit of like actual first aid
okay, that's fair.
that he's picked up in some books.
Magic first aid.
Exactly.
As you do that, one of the 2 of the older ones starts trying to mimic you. He's like kind of trying to learn by
Yeah.
imitation
I'll
here.
I'll show him. I'll show him what I'm doing.
Okay. When you're done, they say thank you. It's very strange for people to be kind.
Can we ask where you are heading?
I away. Not sure. We've been kind of lost for a few days now.
Well, where are you coming from?
Um, the Underdark.
Why? Where are you lot fleeing from down there? You know, it's from what I've heard and read, it's certainly a scary, dangerous place. But
Roll a persuasion check. You get
yeah.
advantage on this one.
Okay. That is a 8. Big 8
With advantage?
with advantage.
Okay.
With advantage.
The older one looks at you, kind of, and just kind of says bleakly, "We just need safety. We can't go back. There's no going back.
Going back where?
To the dark."
Well, we can certainly offer you safety.
At this, he's gonna just look at you with like an eyebrow raised and a very like, "There is 2 of you."
Well, us and our friends and companions in town.
He still looks dubiously at you.
As I mentioned, we are part of a guild that does this sort of thing. They you know, certainly have some children that are even in the guild.
Roll another persuasion check for me.
Too many persuasion checks. I'm not very persuasive.
Yes.
15.
15. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
If I could speak Undercommon, I would absolutely help you out. Alas, I cannot.
Yeah.
Can I switch to common and see if they look like they understand?
So they do not understand when you're speaking in common.
Great.
Yeah. But they do understand when you speak in undercommon. Um,
I'll have been relaying also what they're saying to Sleeve.
okay.
Not that doesn't necessarily help her talk to them, but at least she knows what's going on.
The youths pick up on what you're doing, and they like give you time to translate what they're saying.
Yeah.
Then the one who seems in charge looks inclined to disagree, but the other one puts their hand on his shoulder and goes, "We need somebody's help. We'll take it. We can always run if we need to." And the older one like shushes.
Where can I ask where you would be running to?
You now see them like just making hand signs at each other, and then the oldest one goes, "We don't know where we are. We don't know where we're going, but we could use some help. We've just been on the run."
Well, that we can certainly provide. Are you in any immediate danger? Are you being chased?
Probably.
Probably. Chased by who?
He hesitates, and then finally he just seems to like cave in on the look of like the other kids. He's like, "There's some of our families, some of our things aren't great in the Underdark all the time. And every once in a while you'll have a drow who's kind enough to try to break the way things are.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes if you aren't of the correct birth, you are forced to do, a lot of menial work. And even sometimes if you are of noble birth, it's a game of politics down there. Some are lucky to escape."
And I assume you're counted in that lucky few?
For now, yes. We'd like to stay that way.
But I assume the ones in power don't appreciate when folk don't follow
Yeah.
course of the setting.
Yeah, we were hunted all through the Underdark. And guided. Our guide is probably dead. Hopefully dead. That would be the best. Honestly, that would be the best outcome, is if he was dead.
Who was your guide?
The one who has not spoken at all was my father.
Your father. I'm very sorry to hear they might be dead.
Better dead than the other options.
Woof.
Do you have anything of your father's?
No.
No particular item that they gave you?
I mean,
No keepsakes or heirlooms?
Casper, where are you going with this?
she's
I could.
she's like slowly backing away.
Because it sounds kind of seedy.
Sorry, I could. I only asked because I could. If you'd like to know, try to check up on them. Just obviously not knowing your father would be easier if I
Oh, it's part of a
had something of
spell.
his.
That makes sense. Tell him it's for a spell.
It is for a spell.
There you go.
A good spell. Spell of
And not a thieving
seeing.
spell.
Because
to know where they are.
I'd rather not know. Not yet. I can just hope he's dead
I understand that.
and be happy.
Oof. I feel like that doesn't need translation.
Well, we are currently on an errand to a nearby town. You're certainly welcome to travel with us
We're looking
on
for
that
books.
errand. Looking for books, yeah. After that, we are heading back to the city, and in the city there will be lots of protection. We serve a pretty powerful king who has many guards and warriors, adventurers that can
Tell
keep
them
the
we have
city
our own
safe and
castle.
keep anyone in there safe. We have our own what?
Our own castle thing. Fort.
We do. We have a castle.
I mean, it's being built, but yes.
Yeah, we are in the process of acquiring a castle.
You see hand signals to each other.
Is it thieves' can't? Can I understand that?
Actually, no. Neither of you can. Casimir, you would know this as the silent language of the Drow, but
Silent. Yeah.
it is not recorded. So the only way you can learn the
That's
silent
cool as
language is
fuck.
by learning it from somebody who already knows it. And you have not. Your book learning has not brought you
Yeah.
to the silent hand language of the Drow.
Man, I am so mad they didn't offer Undercommon as an elective in high school.
Also kind of makes sense based on where you went to high school.
Yeah.
Finally the head one goes, "All right, we'll come with you. For now, I guess. If things get dangerous, we will run."
I would expect nothing less.
And you take
Your
on any
safety is more
danger.
important
And,
than anything.
yes, and you take on any danger and consequence of being in our company on your own.
That is a responsibility we are willing to accept.
Excellent. All right. Well, then we'll travel with you.
That's where I'm going to need you to teach me some Undercommon so I can talk to the youths.
Oh. Yeah, I'll teach you the important words like hello and thank you and food.
And how many apples would you like? Or something, I don't know, something useful. Like,
where is the bathroom?
Okay. Let's do that. So as you guys walk, I will say Casimir and Sleeve, I need you both to roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence. Okay.
with straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Not leaves best category. 7.
Oh. Nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So
my intelligence roll would be a 23.
okay.
Not 20.
All right. You know what? So I'll say with that, Sleeve, you conquer the basics pretty quickly. And in fact,
I am a good teacher. I have lived and worked in essentially a library and school for decades.
and even the Drow children with you join in on the education, which helps. There are words that they definitely don't know because they don't exist in the Underdark, such as butterfly, and tree,
Oh,
pine needles, leaves.
that makes sense.
So
I can teach them those words.
Yeah, so they learn. They actually learn some common from you guys, and between the common and the undercommon, you guys are able to have like pretty rudimentary conversations. And over the next few days, you guys can keep rolling to see your learning process as you go along. You guys bed down for the night, and actually, instead of the 3 watch system, the the eldest 2 drow offer to also take watch. And they both swear that if something happens, they will wake you before they run.
I'm okay with that. I think one of us should take the first watch, though.
Yeah. Smart.
Okay. So as which one of you would like to take the first watch?
I'll do it.
Okay. So as you settle in for your first watch, that's where we're going to end tonight's session. With Sleeve taking the first watch.
We have mystery children.
Yep. You have 8 mystery children.
Like we're adopting 8 kids.
Yay! Oh, the rest of the crew is going to be so excited.
Yeah. Surprise, we replace you with a bunch of children.
Surprise, we became Octomom. John and Kate plus 8 while you guys were away.
Oh. Well, fun.
That is entertaining. That was basic. That was also, so what you needed is I had to roll. So I rolled a d20 and I had to roll 16 or up, and then you had to roll a d8 because it was a random encounter. You had like
Find the kids.
you had a 25% chance to have a random encounter, and then you had a 1/8% chance. So you had 1/16th chance to find children, and that's
Aw.
what occurred. Right?
Nice.
Is that right? 1/8 and then one. Yeah. No.
And now
You
they
had
are
1
ours.
quarter.
For a second, I thought we were about to be delving into the Underdark to eliminate some threat. Then I
Sorry,
realized
you had a
probably
1/32nd chance.
awful idea when it's just 2 of us.
Oh no, yeah, that would be a
Yeah.
terrible
And
idea.
the entire Underdark
That'd be
and
an
empires
absolute
of dark
horrible
elves
idea.
and
Yeah, no, it would be bad. Sorry, it's actually a 1/32nd.
Wow.
Yeah, there was 1/32nd possibility because you had to roll. It was basically a quarter, so 1/4 times 1/8 is 1/32nd. Yeah. I was kind of hoping it would be some of these other ones, but it's okay. That one's fine. Who knows? You might experience more on your trip. Now with elven
Maybe.
children with you. Which
See, this is why it was good for us to go to dinner first.
yes.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Or your parents gonna say when we come back with 8 drow children.
Oh, I'm sure they'd be
So-
thrilled.
They're gonna be like, what the madness? You guys left here with just yourselves, and somehow you managed to produce 8 drow children. Of all the children, the thing you
Yeah.
are least like.
Well, you left here 2 days ago, and how'd you get 8 children in 2 days?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Anyways, thank you all for watching. As always, be excellent to each other. Keyless Sly and Valar Morghulis. We will catch you on the next one, which will hopefully be next week if all goes well. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Good night.
I have to hit the this
Good
button.
night.
It's the this button.